Hello, I'm Adam Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support them. The Young and the Restless spoilers next week update shock. June 22 to June 26. Oh my god, besties. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a beautifully chaotic day, but my soul is literally in shambles. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because we are diving straight into the absolute madness that is Genoa City right now. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am genuinely hyperventilating right now, and I need you all to understand the absolute cinematic mayhem that just unfolded on our screens. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. I was mid-skincare routine, literally applying a charcoal mask, and I was so gagged by what just happened that I smeared gray goop all over my pristine white rug. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room because I could not handle the sheer, unadulterated trauma of it all. We are not just watching this show anymore, besties. We are invested. Like, I am personally victimized by the writers right now. My grip on reality is slipping, making it absolutely clear that this situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. We need to set the stage for this absolute dumpster fire of emotional damage. So, Nikki Newman has been having these headaches, right? And I don't mean just like, oh, I need an Advil and a nap headaches. I mean, straight up blinding, world-ending migraines. But because she is Nikki freaking Newman, the stubborn queen of Genoa City, she has been completely blowing them off. She's been sitting there, sipping her tea at the GCAC, basically gaslighting herself and everyone else into believing it's just a flare-up of her MS. Bestie, be for real right now. We all knew it wasn't just MS. The vibes were entirely off. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, the signs were all there. Oh, hold on, I should have mentioned this earlier, but I need to talk about the June 18th episode because that was the catalyst for my current emotional breakdown. Victoria Newman, who, let's be honest, is usually giving us absolute Ice Queen corporate overlord energy, was genuinely horrified by her mother's condition. Like, you know it's bad when Victoria actually stops obsessing over Newman Enterprises for 5 seconds to look at her mother and go, okay, absolutely not. Nikki's vision started getting blurry. The pain was radiating, and Victoria basically had to drag her, kicking and screaming, to the doctor. And honestly, good for Victoria. For once, I am totally living for her taking charge because someone had to do it. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. So, the doctor's visit. Fast forward to Monday, June 22, the day that will forever live in infamy. The day my tear ducts completely dried up because I cried so much. Nikki finally sits down in that sterile, overly lit doctor's office, which, honestly, the wallpaper in that set was so distracting, it was giving 1990s dentist office. And don't even get me started on the aesthetic choices there. But I digress. She sits down, and the doctor comes in with the look. You guys know the look. The soap opera doctor look where their voice drops an octave and they fold their hands on the desk. I was clutching my chest. I was physically vibrating from the sheer anxiety of it all. And then the diagnosis drops. Besties, it is life-changing. It is world-shattering. The spoilers are literally keeping us on the edge of our seats, but they are hinting at something so massive, so catastrophic, that Nikki's carefully curated, fabulous life is completely turned upside down. Are we talking about a malignant brain tumor? Is it something even worse? The show is building to this massive, dramatic climax, and I am legitimately unwell. When she heard those test results, the color drained from her face, and I swear to you, I stopped breathing. It was a high-octane psychological masterpiece of a scene, and the stakes are astronomical right now. And Victoria, oh my god, Victoria, she was right there beside her, and you could literally see the exact moment her heart shattered into a million tiny little pieces. Victoria completely broke down. Like, she was trying so hard to hold it together and be the strong, supportive daughter, but she was visibly crumbling. It was the most raw, unfiltered emotional train wreck I have ever witnessed between those two. Victoria is desperately trying to navigate this impossible news, holding her mother's hand while her own world is collapsing. I am calling it right now. This is going to be the performance of the summer. Give them all the Emmys immediately. But wait, the tea gets so much hotter, and this is where I am personally offended. So, the doctor basically tells Nikki that she doesn't have time to sit around and process this. They need to act fast. She has multiple treatment options, but her summer is about to be a turbulent, chaotic nightmare of specialists, treatments, and sheer survival mode. You'd think in a moment like this, a woman would lean on her husband, right? You'd think she'd run to the patriarch of the family for support. But no, Nikki makes the most unhinged, audacious, and honestly iconic decision ever. She is hiding the entire diagnosis from Victor Newman. You guys, I screamed into my pillow. She is straight up refusing to tell him what is going on, and I am 1000% on her side. Victor is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with him. He has been treating Nikki so cruelly lately. He has been an absolute monster, pushing her away, acting like a complete tyrant, to the point where Nikki is literally living out of a suite at the Genoa City Athletic Club, just to escape his toxic energy. Like, why on earth would she want to share her most vulnerable, terrifying moment with a man who has been nothing but a walking red flag lately? He doesn't deserve to know. Manifesting a total dumpster fire for Victor when he finally finds out, because he brought this entirely on himself. And don't even get me started on the vibes at the GCAC. Imagine receiving a life-altering, potentially fatal diagnosis, and you have to go back and recover in a hotel room while ordering room service because your billionaire husband is throwing a tantrum at his ranch. It's giving tragic glamour, but it's also just straight up depressing. Nikki is sitting there, stunned, her world completely ripped apart, and she's entirely isolated except for Victoria. Which brings me to the ultimate ticking time bomb of this entire saga. Victoria knows. Victoria, who is basically Victor's mini-me, who tells her father everything, is now carrying the heaviest, darkest secret in the entire Newman family. Nikki has sworn her to secrecy. But how long can Victoria actually keep her mouth shut? She's watching her mother face a terrifying medical crisis, potentially a brain tumor, and she has to look Victor in the eye every single day at the office and pretend everything is fine. I am literally shaking just thinking about the psychological warfare happening in Victoria's brain right now. Will Victoria respect her mother's dying wish? Well, hopefully not dying, but you know what I mean. Or will she go behind Nikki's back and spill the tea to Victor? Because if Victoria tells Victor, Nikki will never, ever forgive her. The betrayal would be nuclear. The villain arc is about to go so hard. But if she doesn't tell him, and Victor finds out that his daughter hid his wife's life-threatening illness from him, the mustache is going to twitch so hard it might actually fly off his face. The fallout will be apocalyptic. I genuinely cannot handle the stress of this storyline. I am pacing around my living room, ranting to my cat like she understands the deep, intricate lore of the Newman family. This isn't just a medical crisis. This is a full-blown family civil war waiting to happen. Victor is going to lose his mind, Nikki is fighting for her life, and Victoria is caught in the most toxic crossfire imaginable. I am so unwell, besties. I need an entire support group just to process what happened on Monday. If anyone needs me, I will be rewatching that doctor's office scene, analyzing every single micro-expression, and crying into my iced coffee. The audacity of these writers to drop this on us right as summer starts. I am manifesting a miracle for Nikki, but I am also manifesting maximum chaos for Victor, because he needs to learn a lesson. Did I say that yet? Ugh, whatever. It bears repeating. My brain is completely fried, my soul is damaged, and I will be refreshing the spoilers page every 5 seconds until the next episode drops. Stay strong out there, besties, because Genoa City is officially a war zone.